Yo, Kaboom guy, can I have some water? Thank you. Water. This is.
That's water.
I mean, I see
you
yellow.
have some seeds
bullets
in there. I'm trying to grow some ammos. It's very expensive in California.
But this is. Come on, man.
But they
Give me
told
something better.
after, get
Ammo.
them wet, that way. And once you get them wet, put them in a napkin. And then once it's a napkin, it's gonna start growing, and it will give you like, I don't know.
Give me
5
something
rounds.
else. You got so many waters
That's
here.
what I'm trying to grow a lot of ammos.
I mean,
That's the video today. So we're trying to figure out if you can grow ammos in your backyard. I'm trying to figure them out. It's been this one says 1 day, so this one been in water for a day. This says 2 day, and then that's been there for 2 days approximately. I can't be exact hours, but approximately 2 days. That's approximately 1 day. And the one that doesn't have any writing, it's been there for about an hour and a half or 2 hours maybe. If you're wondering why am I so slow right now, you see that it got bamboozled. It passed 80. I mean, this is not for California, regular days 80, and we're now at least at 110, and I'm trying to make video for you guys. So please go down there, not down there, right there, subscribe, like, comment if you like the video. If you're not, still do it. Anyways, what's better than a cigar in this heat? Nothing. What are we trying to do? First thing that we're trying to do is that feels much better. You guys should do it too. We're trying to find out if your bullet is bulletproof. If your bullet is waterproof. So that's why we have some 22s. We have some 9mm. We have some 5.56 and 7.62 by 39.
why is that yellow?
I have no idea. I think it's because of the jacket or a shell that it's a different color. 7.6, 7.62. And I'll shortly bring the packages so you guys can see what exact brand that I'm using on here. I put them in here for about 2 days. Some of them for about a day, some of them for about an hour and a half. And we're gonna go ahead and shoot them to see if they're gonna function after being in the water for that period of a time. Before we do that, let me go get those boxes so I can show you what we have, and then hopefully if I'm still alive in this heat, I will continue shooting. Thank God for this breeze though. This wind helps a little bit. So for first, what we're gonna start with again, just put the camera a little bit further than you. Come by. This was better, huh? Oh, my cigar, my guns. Anyways, so these are the rounds that we're using. It's a Winchester 5.56. We have some Blazer CCIs. We have, what is this? Whatever that is for the 7.62 by 39. Aus, whatever that is. We have some Winchester 22 as well. So let's not get this video so long, and let's find out what happens. We're gonna start with the one that it's hour and a half, so it's gonna be more fun to find out. If he shoots, then we have about few rounds on here. Let's load up, get behind me. I'm starting to load up some pew-pews.
Let me put my ear protection.
I'm gonna use this beautiful H&R. It shoots those 22s. I'm gonna have to cut this anyways because YouTube doesn't allow you to load guns. Alright, we have about 9 rounds loaded up in there. Again, these are the ones that it's been in the water for an hour and a half. Let's see if it's gonna function. Eyes and ears?
Yep.
I'm just gonna randomly shoot. Oh. Every
worked.
single one of them. So if you left your gun in the water or you left your ammo box in the water for an hour and a half approximately, then you should be still good to shoot them. Let's move on to about a day of being in the water, if that makes sense. You ready?
Yep.
Eyes and ears?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? It's gonna fire? I think it will.
Yeah.
So 1 day worth or 1 day period of a time being in the water. Oh, misfire. Did you see that delay?
Yeah.
So that one thing that I was trying to mention in the beginning, if you try something like this, when you pull the trigger, it doesn't fire, don't be rushing to take it out, because sometimes it takes a time for that powder to
ignite.
Ignite, and it's wet, so that's why it takes time. Even though like you're using old ammunition, that could happen. So whenever you have a misfire, don't rush to take it out to see what happens or point your weapon to someone. Wait a couple seconds to see if it's gonna go off. Anyway,
Is that
let's
1
continue.
day? How many hours was that?
That was 1 day. About
Okay.
26 hours, I would say.
Alright.
There we go. There we go. Oh, hear that? All right. Oh, so that was the one that he didn't fire in the beginning. So we're gonna keep it for about 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's enough. So as you saw, we had about 2 or 3 that did funky stuff, kind of. One of them did misfire, didn't fire it. Then I hit it again. It kind of fired. But one other thing that I didn't make sure over here, maybe sometimes that bullet is not gonna have enough energy to go past through your barrel and get stuck in there. And while you're firing the second one, it could be very risky and explode your weapon. I'm gonna make sure this barrel is clean, and we're gonna move on to the bullets that it's been in the water for 2 days. So these been in the water for approximately about 2 days, maybe about 50 hours, something like that. Let's get them out. I don't see any rust. I mean, it's not gonna rust in 2 days. But let's see if it's gonna fire. So we had some misfires when it was in the water for about a day. Are we gonna have those in the one with 2 days, or it's actually not gonna fire at all?
Yep.
All right, so the 22 with the bullets been in the water for 2 days. Bullet number 1, nada. Bullet number 2, nada. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good to know. So now you know if you leave your ammos in the water for about 2 days, 9 out of 9 is not going to fire. Then let's move on to a 9mm to see if we get the same result. Let's move on to the 9, but before we do, I put those 22 rounds, the one that it didn't fire, the one that it was in water for 2 days under the sun, and at the end we're going to try them out to see if it dries out, we might be able to shoot. And then as I told you, approximately 110 degrees over here, so there is a chance. Let's move on to a 9mm. They're all full metal jackets. Let's load them up. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So we have about 10 rounds in here. We're gonna use this beautiful 1911 Springfield. Yes, it's a 1911 and it shoots a 9mm. For those who don't know, there are 1911 that shoots a 9mm and they're very good. You should try them. Locked and loaded. I think they're gonna fire.
I think so.
All right, that's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're clear. So 1.5 hours in the water, you should be fine with the 9mm. Let's go ahead and move on to the one that it's been in the water for a day.
Is that the same 9mm?
Same exact one. So here it is. Oh, that's the 762. Wait a second. There we have it. So this been in the water for about a day, a little bit more than a day.
Is that water drinkable?
Yes, I mean it was drinkable, not anymore. I mean, you can try it, but I wouldn't recommend it. You ready?
Yep.
Eyes and ears?
Yep.
Let's see what happens.
Yep.
Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well, congratulations for 9mm lovers, which one of them it's me. 22 lovers, I'm sorry. 22 if you have your ammos. The one that you guys are saying, oh, it's very cheap, is some apocalypse situation. We're gonna gather them. Well, if it's been under a rain, it's not gonna fire probably. So, but the 9 does. For a day and a half. Let's go on for 2 days. What do you think? This one could be a little bit different. So this one has been sitting in the water for about 2 days. Let's see if it's gonna fire. All right, so we have the 10 round loaded in here, 1 in the chamber, 9 in the magazine. Eyes and ears.
Yep.
Again, these are the one that has been in the water for a little bit more than 2 days. Like a champ. So the last one didn't eject. I don't know why. Look, what did it did shelling? That's interesting. But anyways, it fired all 9 rounds without a problem. Is 5.56 gonna be able to do the same thing? Let's find out. All right. It's time for our 5.56. These are the one that has been in the water for an hour and a half. We're gonna use this beautiful Spike Tactical. And if you're wondering why I'm not funny anymore, because it's not fun in this heat. My inner temperature is probably somewhere about 250 Fahrenheit, somewhere like that, if that makes sense. We have 10 rounds loaded in here. Winchester ammo again. What do you think? It should be fire.
It'll fire. The fourth one will not. Just a random guess.
What do you mean fourth one?
Fourth bullet.
Just a random guess?
Yeah, random guess.
All right, eyes and ears.
Yep.
We are loaded. If that doesn't fire, we're gonna be driving to casino after this.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, kaboom, kaboom, and kaboom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are clear. So
we're not going anywhere.
5.56. We're not going anywhere. Exactly. No casinos. All 10 rounds fired without a problem. Let's move on to the one that it's been in the water for more than a day, a little bit more than a day. So these are the one that it's been in the water for about a day, a little bit more than a day. The other one, it was a little bit more than an hour or hour and a half, something like that. Oh, this smells good.
Kaboom guy.
We need another water for us.
Kaboom guy. Smoking kills.
I know. You ready? Eyes and ears.
Yep.
This is the one with day and a half or a little bit more than a day, something like that. Final! Whoops. There was a moment there. I might be the one that I made a mistake. I thought it pulled the trigger enough, but I think I didn't. So all 10 rounds fired perfectly. Time to move on to the one that it's been in the water for 2 days. All right, it's time for the one that it's been in the water for 2 days. So far, the only one that it failed, it was the 22. It kind of failed 90% of the time on the one that it was in the water for a day. And the one that it was in the water for 2 days completely failed all of them. 9 did perfectly. 5.56 so far been great.
Was that 5.56 you're using?
This is the 5.56.
Okay.
Yes. All right, so 5.56 bullets in the water for a little bit more than 2 days, and let's see what it does. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. No problem. So this might make me want to do another video that I get it longer to see when is the failing point of it, like how many days.
Like a year?
Slowly we'll get there. If it just keeps going, then we'll go up to a year. We might make pickles out of it. All right, let's go and move to our 762 by 39. All right, for the 762 by 39, right off the bat, you can notice a little bit difference from the others, that the water took some color out of the bullets. So I'm not sure if it's the casing or it's the bullet itself or what is it. As I told you, this is what I'm using. These are the regular rounds right there. There we go. So I think since it has a little bit of a color, or maybe it's a grease or something, whatever. So we're gonna move on and shoot the one that has been in the water for more than a little bit more than an hour or hour and a half. Again, we have 10 of them. We're gonna use this California Legal AK-47, and yeah, it's ugly with that thing. It looks like an SKS, kind of. I think it's not about the caliber, it's more about the brand of the ammunition that you're using, rounds that you're using. But except 22 usually it's always the projectile is a little bit loose in the front, so that could cause the water to go in there. But we don't know those technical stuff of it. We just shoot them to see what happens. There we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Eyes and ears.
Yep.
762. We need hour and a half time of bullet in the water, something like that. It's gonna, of course, it's an AK-47. It has to work. Oops, misfire. No, actually we're done. No misfires. We're done. So, no problem. Hour and a half in the water with 762 by 39. There's not gonna be a problem. Let's move on. Alright, so now it's the time to shoot the 762 by 39 that has been in the water for about a little bit more than a day. What do you think?
I will shoot.
I probably should.
It's AK-47.
Let's go ahead and shoot this AK-47. I'm not Russian, but I'm trying to speak Russian. Let's see if this Russian-made rifle will shoot. I mean, this one is not Russian-made, but anyways. Final! Yep. We're clear. So as you guys can see, the AK-47 does what it does. It shoots no matter what. Whatever you put in there, it will shoot. But let's not rush into conclusions. And let's move on to the one that has been in the water for 2 days. So I just decided whenever that I'm gonna shoot an AK-47 or any Russian style weapon, I'm gonna start using that accent for fun. So yes, we have our magazine loaded with 10 rounds of a 762 by 39. I'm gonna get a lot of hate in this. Not hate, like they're gonna comment that you're not even close to being a Russian accent. But I'm trying my best.
You're trying.
I do my best. I might learn during the process though. So anyways, we're gonna go back to the Russian style 762 by 39. We have about 10 of them, as I told you. And they've been in the water for a little bit more than 2 days. Let's smoke our cigar and get this baby loaded up. Let's see if AK-47 does what it does best, which is shoot always. If you know what I mean. You ready, my friend?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do some kabooms. Yep, my friend. AK-47 does apparently what it does, which is shooting, no matter what you do with it. So the only one that failed, we have to change the accent because we moved from the rifle. Let's move to the 22s that we left them right under the direct sunlight. See if drying them out, it's gonna help. Let's see if that's gonna shoot. Ready?
Yep.
Eyes and ears.
Yep.
Nope. 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 Mm-mm. 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 Nada, should I speak with Russian or a regular broken English that I have?
Regular will work.
Regular will work.
Yep.
Okay. So as you guys can see, this was one of the videos that I have kind of that gives you a little bit of an information, not a lot, but a little bit. Usually it doesn't give you anything. But 22 started failing from the one that it's been in the water for 1 day, 2 days bamboozled. 9, 5, 5, 6, and 7, 62 by 39. They operated flawlessly. Today we were supposed to shoot few videos, but I don't think I can do this anymore in this heat. I'm done. I'm done for today. Thank you for watching. God bless America, and I will see you